What's up guys, Ali here, the Bearded Ninja here. Just decided to put this video together because I'm really excited about the OCR World Champs coming up this weekend and how the OCR Ninja scene, Crossfit scene, Calisthenics scene is coming together, what maybe will come off it, etc, etc. But just really wanted to put this video together. Please share it, tag anybody in it that you think is relevant, gym owners, people that go to these classes, CrossFit, Calisthenics, OCR, Ninja. Let's see if we can pull the scene together as much as we can, and let's cut the chat and get to even more chat. So, first things first, the OCR World Champs in London this weekend, really exciting. That's why I'm making this video. My mind was kind of like, I started thinking about this and the next thing. I thought, you know what? We really are like, I've mentioned this to loads of you guys that I've met. We really are starting to kind of really connect the dots between the four kind of different disciplines here. I implement a lot of the CrossFit workouts just generally into my routines, and same with the calisthenics. And those functional forms of fitness are obviously massive, worldwide, huge sports. And you're seeing a lot of their athletes starting to dabble in things like Ninja and OCR, just for a completely different kind of, different challenge, but using this new kind of shape and this new kind of strength and endurance that they have really is useful to those sports. I was at the SFN in Glasgow the other week watching them all, and their endurance and power levels are perfect for any obstacle race circuit, whether it's Ninja on the shorter courses or OCR on the longer ones, 100%. And that's the same with the OCR and the Ninja athletes. A lot of them go into CrossFit as another challenge. It's almost like it depends on which way you start, really depends on where you go. With the OCR scene, we're seeing the obstacles really starting to pick up now. The complexity is getting harder. I'm doing a lot more seminars for just technique-based, educating, just because they're getting so much more complicated than they once were. And once upon a time they were 3-4 years behind Ninja, and now they're not that far behind. There's a lot of obstacles now. They just have you run around and you reset it by putting the pegs down or whatever, rather than them having to do it themselves. So they can really take it pretty far, and the obstacles will go pretty complex. The good thing about being a Ninja is I can kind of see what's going to come because I'm already seeing things that have come before. So it kind of puts us at a bit of an advantage there. But with that, we say to a lot of the OCR guys, well, if you come get involved in Ninja, when OCR does catch up, you're going to be absolutely flying. The British Ninja League Association just started, the BNLA. If you go to the BNLA.com, one of my friends has set that up, and the comp just happened last weekend, and it's really good. It's going to pull people together. It's for all abilities, so definitely get involved in that if you're CrossFit, if you're OCR and you want a new challenge. I know myself that loads of ninjas are starting to go into OCR as well, because the calendar's so full for OCR. It's massive, which I think will obviously help prop the numbers up in OCR, and also that competitive aspect will push the obstacles on. It's a no-brainer for these guys, the race providers, to go, we can set up another 100 meters of 8 obstacles and charge everybody who's coming an extra 30 odd quid. Everybody's going to do it for fun, and they can do a ninja sprint. So it's going to definitely, as a prediction saying here, have pro divisions come up possibly next year. They probably didn't do it this year because they didn't have the Tough Mudder, Spartans, etc. to provide a qualifier for pro or the standard class. So that's going to definitely end up coming, and with that you're going to target a lot more than Ninja Warriors. So it creates a whole new scene. But what that does is it really blurs the line. Now this year the Interstate Games in America, which is like our Commonwealth Games out here, recognise Ninja Warrior as an official sport. It's an official sport in the States now. They've also been pushing it for Olympic states for a while, and it's going to be based around speed racing. Speed obstacle racing, which is exactly what we're starting to see across the Ninja circuit and the OCR circuit. When we compete, we have certain bits that are spread into like technique courses and speed courses. And obviously we're seeing Ninja sprints now. The one in Russia, 150 meter sprint, and then here in London coming up, the 100 meter sprint, which is really exciting. But that, like I said, blurs the line. So the governing bodies are going to have to figure out where they are. I think there's loads to learn for each other. I think it's a really good thing. I don't think it's a negative at all. And I think the CrossFit scene as well is going to start dabbling more into this as it becomes more competitive. With that becomes better prize money, better sponsorship, and the athlete level just goes boom through the roof, which I'm really excited for. I think we're all on the cusp of something pretty big here, so I think we all stick it out. Obstacle wise, if you have certain weaknesses, now's the time to start channeling that. Now's the time to start sorting that and really pushing it. For me, I do a lot more seminars. If you want to get in touch, please do, and we'll try and sort something out. In regards to the gym side of things, how I think we can help each other is right now there's loads of OCR gyms, loads of CrossFit gyms, there's more and more ninja gyms springing up, but there's not a huge awareness of where they all are and where we can go to train these. And also, they're still fairly fragmented in regards to the CrossFits here, OCRs here, Actually, we can really cross over these gyms here. CrossFit gyms are easily capable of holding OCR events and ninja events and classes, and so too are the OCR gyms and the ninja gyms. Now, you just have to get either somebody who's enthusiastic or knows a little bit about the obstacles to start hosting these classes, and they will grow themselves. Obstacle wise, there's loads of different ways you can get obstacles now. You can get a lot of them made. People are going to local engineers. There's sites that create all the handles and the holds. I know there's one local to here, Tough Box Industries, doing a lot of stuff with pegboards and things. You've got Ninja Fabriek, which is based in the Netherlands, doing a lot of handles. They've got the ones in the States, the big ones like Monstro Ninja Holds. They do loads of kind of really more complex. And then you've got your kind of bigger facilitators. I'm working with Innovation Leisure right now with Ninja Warrior UK to get hopefully a site in Edinburgh set up. We'll see how we get on. And it's like the bigger kind of stuff, the big trussing. So you've got huge elements, but there's loads of crossovers here. And I think with the Calisthenics using a huge amount of bars in their gyms, and same as CrossFit with the rigs, easily set up as obstacles for OCR classes and ninja classes. And then for the OCR ninja classes, they often have a bit of space where they can easily convert their obstacles into rigs as well that you can use for OCR, and you can provide boxes and weights and stuff as another crossover. And I think the scenes, because they once used to be ninja, OCR, CrossFit and calisthenics, going kind of linear lines, they're now starting to really merge, and we're going to get to a point very soon where we're all going to be on very similar circuits to one another. The body shape from the CrossFit guys is really meeting the needs here, but so is the OCR and the ninja body type starting to hit home here. And I think as athletes or enthusiasts or people who just love it as a hobby are going and want to get fitter in general life, it's really good to dabble amongst these. The communities, I've never found a sport or a range of sports that are as supportive as Ninja Warrior, OCR, CrossFit and Calisthenics. I've been to loads of these competitions, sometimes just to watch or support friends or competing, and the support is phenomenal. Compared to club sports, where you go with your whole team, but then you compete against another team or whatever, you can be staying in the same room in a hotel as somebody you're competing against the next day, but you will still give them every technique every bit of advice share your protein shake or whatever with. And I think that's a phenomenal thing. Exactly the same as the ninja scene, if you guys really want to cross over. In fact, good example this weekend down at the BNLA's first comp, there was a couple just going for a date to check out his gym and ninja gym, and then it ended up seeing we were doing a competition and got involved, and now they want to come back and do it again. And they just had such a good time, and I think that's really important, is to remember we do this because we love it. The more crossovers we have, the more good people we meet. I've met loads of great people in the OCR and the CrossFit scene just by even just going to do seminars or a little coaching session, or just generally seeing them at events and things, or them coming to the ninja scene. And there's a lot we can learn from one another. Excited for this weekend. Let me know what you think. I was just really excited and wanted to make a video. I wanted to brainstorm, see how we can get our ideas together. Maybe we come up with a Facebook page with all the different gyms, CrossFit, OCR, Ninja, whatever, and we pinpoint where they are all over the whole of Scotland, the UK, and we maybe say, is it possible that you can do a CrossFit class? Because I do CrossFit classes here, for example, and I could travel through there and do it here. Let's open it up and see what we can do. If you know of a gym that maybe tag them in this video, or people who go to that gym, tag them, let them know, because I think as a body in the functional fitness scene, we really can drive this ourselves. We don't have to rely on if they have enough numbers at a race for it to happen, etc. We can almost create the scene because we'd have enough gyms and enough people doing it and being involved in the various sports to be like, that CrossFit class and your ninja class that come to my OCR gym, do any of them want to enter with our team? Oh yeah, there's half a dozen here and there's 3 or 4 here. Great, there's another 10 runners, I might be wrong, these are just ideas, but I'd love for you guys to give me some feedback, see what you think. I reckon we're on the cusp of something really exciting. I'm buzzing for it. The OCR scene really opens up the calendar for me, because if I start doing maybe 3 and 5Ks once my ankle's a bit better, that'll really open it up for me. You know, the sprints, awesome. Like I said, if you wanna get me to your gym to do class or seminar or whatever, get in touch. But yeah, let me know what you think, guys. Please share the video, tag anybody you think is relevant or would maybe like to, you know, maybe again, food for thought. And I'll catch you guys maybe in London, and if not, I'll see you again soon. Cheers.